bright yellow uniforms. That's the Rutland Rec Gold Squad taking on Fairhaven. Fairhaven in the Slater Blues out there. And this should be a great ball game brought to you from St. Peter's Field. Beautiful down. Well, not really downtown Rutland, beautiful Rutland, but St. Peter's Field, a very storied, very tradition-laden field, and it's great. These players got to be on here. 7th, 8th grade contact football. And Fairhaven wasting no time at all to get underway, and a big hit in the backfield brought down as the Gold Squad from Rutland able to really get in there and get some penetration. You're looking at number 32 in there on the tackle, Matthew Hawk. So Matt Hawk in there able to make the tackle for a loss of a yard on the play. Fairhaven coming out with their quarterback, and I just got to find it, number 7, Andrew Reed. So Reed's the quarterback, and he's going to pitch the ball off and try to run it wide. And again, look at the penetration, and able to get through with some speed. Stiff arm, and great yardage. Of a first down was number 82 for Fairhaven, and I'm just glancing real quick because that's Hunter Liebeck. So, and the reason I have to search is the numbers aren't numerically in order, and that just takes me forever. And we got a flag down on the play, probably a hold on that corner, and that could negate the first down run. So Liebeck's run could be brought back. Oh, they're calling him for that stiff arm. Wow. Maybe he got some face mask, I don't know, but sure was a heck of a run, but they're going to wipe it out and bring the ball back. And I'm waiting to see 5-yard variety, so I'll make it a 2nd and 16 on the play. So Andrew Reed, the quarterback, and I'm just catching up on my roster right now, is the quarterback, and that was Hunter Liebeck with the run, number 82. And we've already shown you a Rutland Rec Pride Red game versus Mill River. They defeated Mill River. This is Fairhaven. And they're going to run the pitch to this side, and again, he'll step inside the tackle, secure the ball, and that's Liebeck with another good run near the original line of scrimmage. Is going to bring up a long yardage situation on 3rd and, we'll stretch it out, say 11.5 yards. I'll read the rosters for both teams as we get going, but Fairhaven, with their opening drive, they won the coin toss, want to be on offense first. I will tell you at this 7th, 8th grade contact level that there is no kicking, there's no punts, no kickoffs, no point after attempts. If you score a touchdown, you go for the 2-point conversion. They're 8-minute quarters. And we have a timeout called. Yeah, before the play, here's somebody clearly call timeout. Now, I'm not sure what the timeout is, and they're actually leaving the field. Yeah, they're moving to the yard marker. He had the 30-yard line at the 20-yard line, so now they're just fixing the yard markers. Well, that's kind of an important thing. Okay, so they're going to go back to the huddle, and this will give me a chance to tell you that's Coach Scott Shattuck for Fairhaven out there, and Coach Conrad Looney. And you're looking at Fairhaven. I'd like to welcome the Fairhaven viewers watching this football game. You're watching tomorrow's High School Stars today on Munger Vision. Tell you, Luke Joyle's out there. He'll wear number 61, and I'll do the entire roster several times throughout the football contest. Number 52 is Stephen Marcoux, and I could be pronouncing that wrong. I get a pronunciation on that. It's my fault. But 3rd and 12 now. They've readjusted the yard markers and everything, and this is going to be drop back pass, going deep, and overthrew number 80 back there. He was looking for him very deep, so this should become a punt. They'll move the ball back and give the ball over to the Gold Squad, but number 80 was the intended target out there, and it takes forever. Jacob Alexander. Yeah, so Alexander was the intended target, and they're going to, here, I watch the official, he should move the ball back. That's what that guy's doing. I see him marching off the yardage. So Fairhaven had a first down run called back on a penalty. Now we'll have the Gold Squad for the Rutland Rec Pride coming out. Coach Jimmy Shortle out there. And that intimidating looking black outfit he wears. And like I said, Jim in 1976 form. Looks like he could still be playing football out there. He runs a very organized, very good, very professional program. We have at quarterback for Rutland number 5, Eli Rogers. So Eli Rogers, who's a very good football or basketball player, he's on the football field right now getting set. And we have a timeout call. There's some confusion on personnel, so that'll be a timeout taken by Rutland. So Rogers number 5 out there, and they need another body in here. They only had 10 people in the huddle, and that's going to be Patrick Fenning. And I hope I'm saying that right. There's a T-F-I-N-N-I-N-G. I'm going to go with Fenning. And I could be completely wrong. Greg Pritchard, 66 for Fairhaven. Dakota Huber, 28. Gavin Tyson, number 10. Andrew Reed, 7. 21, Forrest Maynard. 80, Jacob Alexander. Hunter Liebeck, 82. Michael Scott, number 60. And I'll pick back up with that Fairhaven roster after we get this play underway. So we're looking for the first offensive play of the game for the Gold Squad. And they'll give the ball off, and a short gain on the tackle. Just about the line of scrimmage. Somehow Fairhaven came up with the football, and I believe it was after the play. So he'll pick up just about a yard, and that's where they're going to spot it. Second down and 9 yards. Matt Elnicki wears number 11 for Fairhaven. Jordan Billion is number 23. Cade Bowen, 54. 51, Devin Giro. Brent Palmakela, 57. Ryan Taylor, number 58. So Rogers with a 2nd and 9. We had the pitch play, and boy, he's in the backfield. He is going to be snuffed out and stopped by Fairhaven's number 66 back there with a big defensive play, Greg Pritchard. And that was number 4 with the run, Tyler Guth. And I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So 3rd and 16 yards for the Rutland Rec Gold Squad. So both teams looking not to have it happen, but looking like they could go 4 and out. 5:16 to go on the clock, 8-minute quarters from the first quarter play. And Rogers will throw the ball short. Yeah, he was looking for a number 13, Riley Alderman, and that should bring up a change of possession. And Fairhaven will take over. So neither team able to move the ball on their opening possessions. Number 9, Colin Gilbert. Nick Petty, number 20. 55, Zachary Reed. Matt Eaton, 83. 53, Alex Fontaine. 60 is Jace Sun. And 62, John Hart. And that is the roster for the Fairhaven squad. And I'll do the same thing with the roster squad as soon as I get a chance here. And I'll put the ball back at the 36-yard line. That's where Fairhaven will take over. Again, the game that preceded this, you'll see at Channel 15 at different dates throughout the month and a week, but I can tell you that it was the Mill River game versus the Rutland Rec Pride Red Squad, and it was won by the Rutland Rec Squad. So Fairhaven coming back out now with Andrew Reed at the quarterback spot. Big guy, good physical size to him for quarterback. You see over that line. I'll give it to the first back through. I'll see him lower the helmet and just boom his way up to big yardage on the run. That was number 28 with a tough run right there. If you give me a second, I'll tell you 28. Dakota Huber. So the first drive featured Liebeck. That time they started off with Huber. And I'll tell you what, he got 6 yards, but the last 2 yards came after contact. He put his shoulder pads down and blasted the defense back. Like I said, Scott Shattuck and Conrad Looney, the coaching staff for Fairhaven. Again, you can watch Channel 15 anywhere in the world now because we're on the internet. We're on the web at PEGTV.com. And they're going to give the ball to the second back through, and he's trying to pick his hole and brought down. Nice tackle out there by the Gold Squad. Number 32 on the tackle out there is Matthew Hawk. So Matt Hawk, whose father Andy Hawk was a tremendous athlete at MSJ, looks to be in the same mold as his dad. I remember Andy Hawk's sister more than anything, Rosie Hawk. I worked with her way back in high school at Zare's department store when it was the old mall. She was a pistol. Straight drop. Time running out. He's coming to this near side, and he's going to take the corner, and he's got some yardage, and he'll be forced out of bounds. No flags on the play. That gain will stand, and that was a good run. Number 10 there defensively was Cody McCormick that helped to bring him out of bounds, but a good run by the quarterback, Andrew Reed. And Reed right there, an 8th grader. A lot of 8th graders on this squad, where the first game, the Mill River squad had a lot of 7th graders. This is a very veteran-laden Fairhaven squad, and they got a drive going. They got a 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They're at the Rutland Rec Pride's 46-yard line. And this is just a straight quarterback run. He just kept it looped around, and oh, that's going to be a flag. He tackled him out of bounds, and they didn't throw a flag on that. Wow. I'm looking, still no flag. Wow. That wasn't like an accidental thing. He tackled him way out of bounds, so he got away with that. Wow. It wasn't vicious or anything like that. I don't mean to imply that, but I'm just surprised no flags. So we'll get things going. Yeah, well, he did gain a yard after that, so Reed with the yard gained. There's the pitch play, Liebeck, and again, they had penetration deep in the backfield, and that might blow up the play. Now he's going to be able to reverse field. He's got a lot of turf on this side. He's going to bring it back around. There's a block on the outside edge, and he stepped out of bounds. They didn't call it. He'll cut back to the inside and be brought down. What a tremendous run by Liebeck. He's inside the 20-yard line. First down, Fairhaven. Brought down by number 17, Lucien, Rocky Lucien. And you'll see that happen on busted plays more often than not. They had everything just shifted over to the far side of the field defensively. And when he cut back, oh yeah, a lot of turf to work with. So a threat here. They're in the red zone. And 3:13 to go on that clock. First quarter action. Fairhaven in the red zone, getting set here, trying to get the first points of the football game. And they've done it with a pretty nifty, creative running back. Oh, big hit. Oh my goodness, big hit. And they're saying fumble, fumble! They're saying fumble, and Rutland's got it. Oh, that was a thundering hit. I saw a 32 in there. Hawk, and I think, oh, I don't have a 33 on my roster. That's a bummer because there is a 33, so I can't give him any credit. I wonder if that was Garuso, because I have Sam Garuso, but with no number. Well, I'll work on it. Tell you what, that's a big turnover as Fairhaven had momentum. They had the drive going, and big hit. That was a high school type hit. That was big time hit. So now Rutland will come back out on the offense. And I'm just looking. Yeah, Rogers still the quarterback, number 5. He'll take the snap. He'll fake the handoff. He's got a man wide open down the field. He'll make the catch, and it's just a matter of can he outrun him. He's going all the way down to the 10, 5. Oh, his knee hit before. I think they're going to mark him down shy of the touchdown. No, they're going to give him the touchdown. I'll tell you what, if you watch that again, I think he came straight down. His knee hit at the 1-foot line, but they gave him progress going up and over. So a touchdown pass on a good ball fake. 13, I believe, got the score. I think that was Riley Alderman, but I'm not sure on the run. But it's a touchdown for Rutland, 6-0. What a change of momentum. Fairhaven was moving the ball down the field. They were moving the ball down the field, fumbled the ball away. Fumbled the ball away, recovered by Rutland. The first play after the fumble was a long touchdown pass and run. And just like that, all momentum's a strange thing. It becomes 6-0 Rutland. And there's no kick after for extra points. There is no punts, no kickoffs. You just I tell you, I have to get the official on that run, on that touchdown pass, and he'll get it. The 2-point conversion will become 8-0 Rutland with the lead over Fairhaven. And we'll have the possession now by the Slaters. It wasn't Alderman, I'm sorry. It was number 17, Rocky Lucien. So Lucien will get the touchdown reception, the run. And again, you got to bear with me. I'm just learning the names and numbers now. But that was an impressive throw by Eli Rogers and a big run by Lucien. So Reed and Fairhaven looking to go back to what they had going on that drive when they fumbled the ball. Just stay with what they were doing. They were really power football and some misdirection plays. And Liebeck brought down in the backfield for a huge loss. It's going to be an 8-yard loss as Hunter Liebeck was trying to get around that end. That's number 12, Rocco Stutz. And of course, remember Rocco from Bandits basketball, but Rocco with the penetration in the backfield and the tackle and brought him down, and that will keep the clock moving at 2:22 to go. And Mike Mullen out there, former MSJ great athlete, great football player. He's the defensive coach. Coach Schroll runs the offense, Coach Mullen on the defense, and Andrew Reed under center for the Slaters. Good-looking quarterback. He's going to air it out here. He's looking for some time now. He'll just dump it out, and almost coming up with a big catch was Liebeck. It was a little high, but they were flushing the quarterback out of the pocket. So we'll go back to the huddle. That will stop the clock with 1:55 to go. And bring up a third and a very long here for Fairhaven. So they'll settle it into the huddle. They'll make the call. And again, this is instructional football. So the coach is right on the field with the huddles with the players. Again, you can see the formation. Straight drop. Can airing it out and overthrew everybody. Almost picked off in the backfield by Josh Cody, number 2 out there. So 4th down, and it should go over on downs to Rutland. So a big defensive stand there by the Rutland Rec Gold Squad, the Pride Gold Squad. Coach Mullen saying good job as it came off. Coach Shortle bringing that offense on now. Now I've read the Fairhaven roster to you once, and I'll do it again. Like I mentioned, the Rutland Rec Gold Squad has Samuel Grusso on the roster. Tommy Hogenkamp is number 1. Number 2 is Josh Cody. Aaron Rhodes, number 3. Tyler Guth is number 4. Number 5 is Eli Rogers. Nick Bowles is number 6. Ryan Belomo at number 8. Tristan Stutes, number 9. Cody McCormick, 10, and that's where I'll pick it up from that point on. And so Rogers under center. He's looking, oh, he got clocked. Intercepted. He got hit when he released the ball. He's very slow to get up, and this is going to be brought back to the midfield stripe on a big play. Each team now with a turnover. Rutland recovering the fumble for Haven with the interception. And number 23 is Jason Filion. So Filion getting the congratulations from his teammates, and for Haven in good position here at the 50-yard line. Rogers, like I said, took a shot and a half. Yeah, so we see the defensive unit out there for Rutland Gold now. And it's still 1:42 to go, and an action-packed first quarter of play. Always good football action when you get the Rutland Rec Pride and their opponents involved in this. And Christopher Bolig coming out, number 29 defensively for Rutland. He'll play an end out there. He got out there a little bit late. Oh, nice misdirection and well hit right there at the 49. Looked like it was going to be a bigger gain than it was, but they were able to read it and make the tackle on Forrest Maynard. 21 was the ball carrier. But I forget where I left off here. Oh, Leonard Bartenstein is number 11. Rocco Stutes 12. Riley Alderman 13. Akeem Farrows 14. Joseph Kucher 15. Tristan Glipman number 16. Rocky Lucian number 17. Corey Black 18. And Brian Raish is number 20. And that was a tough play. He had so many people in the backfield so quick, and the pass was covered out in the flats. They're lucky that it didn't become a turnover. Instead, it's just going to go as an incomplete pass. It's up a 3rd and 8. But the incomplete pass will stop the clock with 64 seconds to go in the first quarter. 34, Paul Edward Arnado coming out now for the Rutland Rec squad. Again, you're watching tomorrow's High School Football Stars today on Munger Vision. This 7th, 8th grade contact football game to you, brought to you from St. Petersfield. I'll tell you what, he'll cut inside. Liebeck breaking some tackles and rolling forward really close. I think he's got the first down. Liebeck led his blocks, set up, and then came off to the inside for that final push, and should be first down for Haven, and it will be a first down for Haven as they get the ball just over the 40-yard line in Rutland Rec Pride territory. Now, so 45 seconds and the clock will start, and it's just 8-0 the Rutland Rec Gold Squad. And he'll come out in that I formation now. And a few times we've seen the I formation. Now they got Lidebeck up high. Who made that grab? Oh, son of a gun. What a tackle. Matt Blandy got him around the shirts, around the shoulder pads, and just didn't let go of Hunter Lidebeck. And that created a 1-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 11 now for Fairhaven. And I think we can get one more play in here before the end of the quarter. Coach Shattuck in that huddle. Getting the play set down. Clock down to 4 seconds. And they might not get it off. And that's going to be the, we'll have an 8-0 first quarter of play. Fairhaven will trail the Rutland Rec Gold Squad. And again, good football action brought to you on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. So we'll look right down the line of scrimmage on the first play of the second quarter. They switched ends of the field. And everybody came up. Yeah, they went for the official to do that right there. Tell them it's good to start play. There's the pitch. And again, they've had a lot of success on the corner. Boy, great block. And yeah, there's a flag. There's a push from behind on the block. And what happens, that's going to wipe out the run. And now you see the call already made by the official, but the block was from behind, and it's going to wipe out that run. They'll set the ball back at least 5 yards. A push from the back and block from behind, push in the back. If they get set to mark the penalty off here, that's a 2nd and 11. And it's going to become a 2nd and 16 now. Again, we got the really big show, number 13, coming up on November 1st. That's the first Saturday in November. It's at the Paramount Theater. Starts at 7 o'clock. It's a local talent show, a fundraiser for the United Way of Rutland County, and it is great. It is awesome. It's hosted by Sam Grusso. If you don't make it live, it'll be aired on Channel 15 throughout the month of November. No offsides. Early start, false start. Everybody came up and started moving. So some penalty bugaboos now happening to Fairhaven. And it should cost them 5 more yards. And that's going to put them inside the 45-yard line now. So a drive that looked very promising early on. And some breakdown in execution here costing them some yardage. We'll put them at a 2nd and a little over 20 yards to go. Well, this is a tough play to call. Let's see what they come up with right here. 2nd and 20-plus yards. Then they did it again. They jumped again. Yep. So three successive penalties. Now, I'm assuming this is against Fairhaven. The right side of the line came up and fired off before the snap count. Yeah, so this will make him, 2nd and 26-plus yards. And false start, the call. Of course, that Rutland Rec Pride team with 60-plus members coming out on it. Always big turnout for Jim Shortle's squad. And again, what a job they do getting these players prepped for whatever high schools they go to. Doing the high school football coach is a huge service, getting them players primed and ready and acclimated to the game of contact football. That's great read. That's just great swarming defense. Lidebeck brought down. 17 coming in on the play was Rocky Lucian, and he shot back. It looked like he was at the safety position, but he came all the way up and just fired in and made the hit. And again, good read and reaction by that Gold defense. We've hit 1 minute gone here in the second quarter, and Fairhaven has to get from their own 40 to the Pride 30-yard line to pick up a first down. That's a long ways to go. And we'll see what they want to come up with. Andrew Reed, quarterback. And tell you what, he's probably going to feel a lot of pressure right now defensively. He'll air it out in the flats. They'll make the catch, break the tackle, step to the inside. Wants to go back to the outside, and he's going to be brought down. Oh, we got a face mask, I believe. That might give him a first down. I'll have to wait and see. Gavin Tyson with the catch and the run, and then the flag came in on the tackle. That's usually a face mask. And certain face masks could give him a first down. I think that's what it did. Ball's just shy of midfield by a whisker. So personal foul, face mask, first down. And that's a huge break for Fairhaven. And now that will put him in Pride territory at the 35-yard line, and it'll also, because that comes at the end of the run. It's a face, yeah, it is. The guys are arguing on the stands, but it's the face mask, personal foul. It's an automatic first down. No, because it's the first down because of the penalty, not the yardage. The yardage wasn't a first down. The nature of the penalty was the first down. Well, that's my interpretation of the rule. There was a man in the stands hollering it's not a first down. He's right. By the yard markers, it wasn't. By the nature of the penalty's an automatic first down. And that's what he explained. It's an automatic first down. It doesn't matter. It could have been a 20 yards short of the first down. That's an automatic first down. So there's Fairhaven's big break. See if they can take advantage of it. They like to run it wide. I'll tell you what, that's a great cutback. They over-pursued. He cut back, picked up great yardage. He'll be down at the 30-yard line. So that was strung out. Defensively looked like it was under control. And then they over-pursued. He just cut back. So it's 6 minutes to go in the half. 8-0 the score on a long touchdown pass and reception from Eli Rogers to Rocky Lucian. Now, I don't know if that's Lucian or Lucian, so I apologize for that. But Fairhaven now looking to mount a driver themselves and get the game tied up. Reed at quarterback. Reed. There's the counter play, and that's just well snuffed out. Hawk right there, 32, made the tackle on number 21, Maynard. And I called Hawk's name a lot defensively. He has really gone to the ball and played tough-nosed defense out there. Again, they picked up decent yardage. 3rd and 3 coming up for Fairhaven. Reed's gotten the distance at the quarterback position for Fairhaven. Boy, they were close on the handoff and breaking tackles going outside. Good block. Lake turns the corner and will be driven hard out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A good run out there by Fairhaven. A first down and goal coming up. Oh, a flag way back. I didn't see it. Got a flag way back. That's going to wipe out that run. It's going to wipe out the first down. And boy, I tell you what, penalties have really, really hurt Fairhaven here in the first half of play. They have been their own worst enemy by far. Then they'll get the ball marked back, and it might be only 5 yards in nature, but it wiped out probably 30 yards of offense right there. So here we go on a 3rd and 12 now. So look down at defensive scrimmage, and we're going to have a Fairhaven timeout. Yes, we are. So Fairhaven will call timeout. They're just not organized right now offensively. You're watching Rutland Rec Pride football on Munger Vision from St. Peter's Field, and I'll read that roster to you. Now in its entirety, Sam Garuso is on the roster for the Rutland Rec Gold. Tommy Hogenkamp is number 1. Josh Cody 2. Aaron Rhodes number 3. Tyler Guth is 4. Eli Rogers 5. Nick Bowles is number 6. Ryan Blomo is 8. Tristan Stutes 9. Cody McCormick 10. Leonard Bartenstein is number 11. Rocco Stutes 12. Riley Alderman 13. Akeem Farrell 14. Joseph Kucher 15. Tristan Glitman is 16. Rocky Lucian 17. Corey Black 18. Brian Raish 20. Preston Hubbard 21. Cody Nalbach's 22. Jonah Bissell 23. Nicholas Ionetti 24. TJ Kenny 25. Andrew Savoy is 26. Scott Crosby 27. Kerry Clark 28. Christopher Bolig 29. Patrick Penning 31. Matthew Hawk 32. 34. Paul Edward Arnado. And 35. Matt Blandy. Okay. And I will do the Fairhaven roster also again. So Reed and company looking at 3rd and 12. They are in gold territory, and they're going to take the throw. Got it out in the hands of number 80. Couldn't hold on to the ball, and the quarterback took a shot. It's Alexander that dropped the pass, and Reed that took the hit. No flags down on this play, and I was going to say see if they go up for it on 4th down since they are in gold territory. I don't know. I'm getting the inclination that they are going to go for it on 4th down and 12. Now, an incomplete pass. The clock stopped at 4:46 to go. So, yeah, they're going to go for it on 4th and 12. Okay, no ball fake. Straight drop pressure coming at him. Off his back foot, he'll make the throw, and it'll be broken up. It would have been an interception by McCormick, except it was broken up by Fairhaven's number 21, Maynard. And the ball will go over on downs to the Rutland Rec Gold Squad. Yeah, I just want to show you, that's Mr. Pat Lawhan right there. He is the voice at the Glossic tournament. Does all the PA announcing. He's coached in it. He's won it as a coach. He's been involved in it for decades. And I'll have the Glossic tournament for you from West Rutland. Hinchy Gym coming again in the spring. 5th and 6th grade all-star basketball tournaments. It is awesome stuff. And so here comes the Gold Squad from the 40-yard line. 4:40 to go in the half. They'll pitch the ball back and trying to get to the corner. He's got some blocking outside there, and good job. Good job of running. Nice block on the corner. Tyler Guth with the run, and he will have the ball inside the 50-yard line in the territory of Fairhaven. So Tyler Guth able to use his blockers effectively, get that outside edge, and be gone. And they'll start the clock again with 4:32 and counting. One score. That was a touchdown bomb, a long pass from Eli Rogers to Rocky Lucian. Yeah, so they'll look right down that line of scrimmage again. Ball just inside the 50, caught the 49-yard line. And they'll fake the handoff. That bottom time, that ball fake was beautiful. And he's going to be brought down on the sack by Fairhaven. And Fairhaven calling timeout with 4 minutes straight up to go. I think that was Reed that was in there. I need them to turn around. They only have jersey numbers on their back. But Fairhaven with the sack of Rogers makes it a 2nd and 16. And he originally had time because his ball fake was so well executed and brought through. But the coverage downfield was just so good, he had nobody to really throw the ball to. And that was pretty much the end of the play right there. And then the penetration got in there, the chase down and the tackle. Again, I'll do the Fairhaven roster for you. Next opportunity, I'll tell you that they break the huddle here. There's a Fairhaven timeout. Rutland's already broke the huddle, all set to go. Yeah, they can stand there and wait because it's the officials, the clock, they have so much time, X number of minutes to have in their timeout, and they're using them all right now. It's the official talking it over, and he'll check his clock, see, and everybody's within their time frame. Yeah, so here we come with a 2nd down play. Then he's going to roll, throw, got a man open, and what a great catch. What a great catch. Making an adjustment on the ball was Lucian. He had the touchdown reception and run, and he's showing his stuff right there. It's going to be a 1st down Rutland Gold. Yep, and Lucian went up in the air and made the catch. And if it's Lucian, I apologize for the mispronunciation. And there was pressure on Rogers and both quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding the ball to the last possible second before they get whacked. And that right there is impressive. So 1st and 10 in Fairhaven territory. Yeah, Rogers is taking a couple shots holding the ball. 3:31. And there's the pitch. They're looking for the corner. There's the block by Guth. And he'll cut back inside. Yeah, 5, 10, 15 yards on the carry by Jonah Bissell. So he'll get into the act now, running the ball for Rutland. 13 coming in is Riley Alderman. He'll be in the backfield at a running back position for the Gold Squad. Mike Mullen, Jimmy Shortle, Greg Grenier, Andy Hawk. I'm trying to see everybody on that sideline. There's so many coaches to try to keep up with. Fairhaven, like I said, they down only 8-0, but they've had some drives stall out because of their own penalties. They've created some awful problems for themselves with penalties. Other than that, they're a pretty good-looking team out there. All right, up the middle and straight through. Great yardage on first down carry by Josh Cody. I believe that was number 2. So Cody unofficially with the run. Also 21 out there is Preston Hubbard. Hubbard is listed as a guard for the rec squad. See, for Haven defense, they need to make a stand here, whether they create a turnover or just stall the drive out. Yep, but they are at 2:20 and trying to hold the line here, not go down by 2 scores. Well, 8-0 is technically 2 scores. They touchdown and 2-point conversion, but you know what I mean. Boy, he reversed directions. It was, again, close quarters on a handoff. Kept his legs going and will fight forward for some extra yardage. Was number 13, Riley Alderman. And, oh, we got a player down. Don't like to see that. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, maybe just a wind knockdown, but we will hopefully come back with some good news after the fade. The Fairhaven player able to get up and come off the field. Dakota Huber. Hopefully just had the wind knocked down. We'll see him later in the contest as Rogers and company driving down the field here, looking for their second score of the ball game. We're late in the second quarter, and that's going to be up and to the 5, possibly the 6-yard line, definitely the 5-yard line now. Was Josh Cody with the run there. Looking for, not seeing any flags out there. So Cody in the backfield, able to run a couple plays in this series. As we wind down to 90 seconds, 1 minute, 30 seconds to go in the half. 8-0 that score. Like I said, the only score of the ball game was a long touchdown pass brought in by Lucian, and he scored on the play. So Rogers with the snap and touchdown. Boy, that was a great hole opened up by the offensive line. Bolig at center. And he went right off his left butt cheek, and he was able to help create a big hole there, and that allowed the running back, number 2, Cody, to get in there. And touchdown for Rutland makes it 14-0 with 1:10 to go in the half. So Fairhaven's had a couple drives stall out. They've had a turnover. And they're down now 14-0. So they'll get out there. No kicking in this level of football. It's all 2-point conversions and no punting, no kickoffs. And Bissell in the backfield. He's the running back closest to the camera right now on this left side. It's held by Rogers. He'll throw and he'll get it. You couldn't see it because of the window jam, but it will be caught for the 2-point conversion. And I'm looking for jersey numbers. All I'm looking for Lucian, number 17. So Lucian will make the catch, and that'll make it 16-0 now. Rutland Gold with the lead. And they'll just set the ball up, and for Haven with plenty of time here to get down the field. They have 1:10 to go and a timeout left. And they'll see if they get at least 3 plays off here. As Reed looking to the sideline, he's got the coach in the huddle, and Coach Mullen out there in the linebacker area of his defense. And that's where we'll get set. So Reed with an I formation behind him in the backfield. There's the pitch, and you can see Rogers come up and Liebeck trying to reverse field. Now, Liebeck's gotten away with that a couple times today, and boy, they got him this time. They were able to really stay in their lanes much better, and he ran about 40 yards left to right, but not up and down the field, so he'll be brought down for a yard loss on the play. Now, early in the first quarter, that worked 3 or 4 different times for him, but they've made the adjustment to it. They'll start the clock, and we're down to 40 seconds. So I don't know. Fairhaven's looking for a deep ball or just trying to run the timeout here and regroup at the half. They're only down by 2 scores. And I believe they get the opening possession of the third quarter. Yeah, he'll just flick the ball out in the flats. He was looking for number 21, Maynard. No flag on the play, and the coverage was good defensively back there for the Rutland Rec squad. And that incomplete pass stopped the clock with 21 seconds to go in the first half of play. 16 points put on the board by the Rutland Rec Gold squad. Yeah, so again, Fairhaven, no time. Boy, he's just dodging around, and he outruns sack coverage, goes past Hawk, and will be out of bounds. And forcing him out of bounds was number 21, Preston Hubbard. 57 down behind the play, up slow, but looks like he's going to stay in the ball game. That will bring up a 4th, and I'm waiting for the spot the ball down. 4th and 4. So on a 4th and 4, Paul Arnado coming in, a defensive tackle for the Gold squad. As they have 13 seconds to go now, would they try for the first down and another play, or they try to go for everything right here? I don't know, tough call. The way they've been running around after they get the ball handed to them, they could run the clock out on one play. Yeah, and there goes Reed, straight drop. There's the bomb. He's got a man open, and oh, he dropped it. Hit him right in the arms, in stride. A beautiful pass, and Maynard couldn't come up with it, number 21, and the ball will go over on downs. Now it leaves 7 seconds on the clock, and that gives Rutland plenty of time for, either a draw play. If they want to run it, they can run it, but they also have, the option to throw the ball in the end zone. 7 seconds, a lot of time in football. So Eli Rogers getting into that huddle, getting set to make the call here once Shortle decides what play he wants to run. We're watching Pride Football on Channel 15 Sports. Of course, Fairhaven talking about not letting people get behind them in that secondary. And that's where a draw play or a quarterback draw or just a good old-fashioned run play could really be effective. Yeah, and he's going to throw the ball. He's got time. He's still got time. And he'll throw short. He'll get hit again. He'll break a tackle and be brought out of bounds. That's going to be the... See Eli getting up, and again, they're checking on each other. And that was a big hit, but that is going to be the half at 16-0. Rutland over Fairhaven. Oh, we got a flag down, do we? No, I saw something on the field. It's not a flag. So at the half, Rutland over Fairhaven by 16. Shortle bringing on his offense to get the third quarter underway. His team enjoying that 16-0 lead. The Rutland Rec Red team defeating Mill River earlier at St. Peter's Field in a doubleheader of football on a Saturday in the fall. Beautiful way to spend your Saturday. And this is the Rutland Rec Gold team, if you couldn't tell by the uniforms already. And got a new quarterback out there. I'm looking for a jersey number. Looks like Ryan Belomo, number 8, will now become the quarterback for Rutland. So Rogers went the first half, engineered his team to 2 touchdowns. And Belomo with the handoff, and nice job sliding off and splitting the defense and running as fast as he can is Guth, and they're going to bring him down near the 20-yard line. What a run. I'm looking for flags. There is no flags down. Tyler Guth. It was his offensive line with a huge hole. And so I got to put down a new quarterback. So Ryan Belomo the quarterback with his first handoff of the ball game to Guth, and he had a huge, well, he had 60-yard run. And I'm not sure if there's too many men on the field. Nope, somebody on the Fairhaven side wanted Eli to get off the field. So we'll have the second play from scrimmage of the third quarter, 7:45. Well, it's a huge run out there. And Blomo with the pitch. And again, they're trying to get the corner, and he'll take it up inside and be brought down after a short gain this time. And we'll just follow him back now in the run. I just need a jersey number. And again, I'm learning them as I go along here. It'll be number 23, Bissell. So Bissell with the run that time, picked up short yardage. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. So really not in a bad run when everything cleared, considering you're inside the red zone, and that's tough yardage to get. Again, Paloma will bring him out. He's got the full house backfield. And again, that offensive line doing a good job out there for the Pride. And boy, bouncing off 2 tackles going forward and being wrapped up near the 5-yard line was number 2, Cody. And he did a lot of running in that second quarter, and he's continuing here in the third quarter, running hard and up the middle where it's tough to get the yardage. And he'll have him at the, well, they're going to send him a little bit shorter than it looked he made. They got him at the 7-yard line, and they'll bring up a 3rd and 2 yards to go. Checking in the backfield was number 4 for Rutland. That's going to be Tyler Goose. He had that 60-yard run to start this third quarter off. So Bolomo under center. This drive taking 1.5 minutes so far. He got flags. So they'll stop the play. Flags down on the field, and usually this happens, it's against the offense where the flag came down from. And it will be a penalty against Rutland. And they'll move him back 5 yards and set up a 3rd and 8. Yeah, so they're going to move him back to close to the 15-yard line. They'll restart the clock at 6:18 to go. Third quarter action. 16-0 Rutland with the lead, looking to add to that total. They're inside the red zone on their first possession of the third quarter. Belomo now, the quarterback's got a split backfield. And that's stacked, that's stuffed, and that's going to be brought down. No gain on the play. Possibly a yardage was lost by Bissell, as that time they got good push defensively off that defensive line into the backfield. And Preston Hubbard, 21 in the ball game now for Rutland, replacing, no, I believe that's Caruso, 33, because they don't have a 33 on my roster, and I don't have a number for Caruso, so I'm just trying to put the two things together. So on a 4th down, they're going to go for it. Trying to keep that long run from being wasted here. There's the pitch. There's a great block up inside, and touchdown. And a flag, a very late flag. Tell you what, that was some block by the lead back on that opened that whole hole up. Way Fairhaven's applauding. I think it might be coming back. And that was Bissell on the run, 23. And from the spot of the foul is out they're going to do. Yeah, it's from the spot of the foul, and so they'll bring up 4th down again. Ball near the 15-yard line. I didn't get the call as far as the hand signal is what the call was, and holding on the offense. Okay. Boy, I tell you, I think they called that on the lead back on the play. Good. And it sure looked, it must have been when he extended his arms, because he had pretty much cleanly engaged them. Well, they'll do it again on 4th, and a long way to go. But as you can see, they did it once. They could do it again. There's the pitch. Bissell came to a dead stop, ran to his own back, and he's going to be brought down short, and that ball should go to Fairhaven now. So Fairhaven will weather a touchdown called back. Yeah, and they'll set the ball up at, well, at the other end of the field, just about the 16-yard line. Not the 11-yard line, but they got to bring the ball back into position. There you go. Call it the 11. Close enough. Now, so Fairhaven, they're not in panic mode. They just like to get something started a little bit early here. There we go. Straighten the tripod out. Now I'm waiting to see if Reed comes back out at the starting quarterback position. He went the whole first half for Fairhaven. Big, strong quarterback. Looked pretty good. No, got a new quarterback. I'll have to get his number. This is Liebeck. Liebeck on the turn and be brought down for a loss. Number 9, now the quarterback, Colin Gilbert. So Gilbert, so the new quarterback out there is Colin Gilbert, number 9, with his back to you. They tried to run Liebeck out there. He lost a yard on the play. And from that first quarter, when Fairhaven was having so much success on those wide run sweeps on the outside edge of the defense, Rutland's made a good adjustment to it. That has really limited them on that. Boy, that was just messed up. And they're going to break a tackle, and look at that. Look at that pursuit. That's excellent. That's outstanding pursuit. And I just need his number, 21. All right. So Rutland's number 21 came in. That's Preston Hubbard. And I'll tell you, he came a long way real fast to make that stop. That was a high school play right there. So Fairhaven looking at a 3rd and 8, a long 8. And they're in a good position on the field here to do what they want to do. As far as they still have the pass as the option. And, oh, we got flags. And that usually is going to be against the offense right there. Yep, got a false start. And that's what they'll call false start on the offense. And that'll move them back even further now. There was a portion of that first half where they had, I think, 3 or 4 penalties in a row. That just was devastating to their drive. No way to build up momentum. And I'll get through that rosters again for at least one more time apiece here in this second half of play for both sides. But I can tell you Gilbert came in to replace Reed at quarterback at the start of the second half for Fairhaven. And he had a drop. He'll set up. He'll make the throw. He got him. And then he fumbled the ball. That's a live ball. And he might have got it back. Yeah, he's down. Okay. And he came out of the pile with it. And he had a first down. That was number 10 with the catch. Gavin Tyson. And what a good throw out there by Gilbert. So Tyson made the grab, Gavin Tyson, an 8th grader. And they will move the chains now as they get it out to the 25-yard line. It's a good throw. And that time, by moving the pocket around, it gave the quarterback Gilbert more time to look down the field, let the pattern develop, and make the throw. Gilbert I have listed, I'm looking, as a 7th grader on the team. And he'll fall forward. He'll pick up a couple yards going forward. That's good. That's positive yardage. That's what you're looking at. Clock down to 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter of play. Rutland with the 1 possession. Their drive stalled out. And Fairhaven with their initial possession moving the ball now. And they're not in panic mode. They need to get a score. Then they need to get the next score, not to go down by 22 or 24 points. And then they'd have the whole fourth quarter to work with. No, they're coming out very calm, very under control. There might have been some question on the snap count, but they relayed that. Oh, they fumbled the snap. Yep. And there's the whistle finally. And I believe Gilbert got back on at the quarterback. And that's just working through those kinks, but there's a waste of a down there, and they'll keep it at third now, 3rd and long. And that was Arnado coming on the ballgame defensively for the Rec Pride. Again, Fairhaven needing to sustain this drive. As Gilbert, boy, rolled right into the pressure, and he's not going to get away from it this time. He'll be brought down for a loss on the play. Well back to the near the 26-yard line. And on 4th and very long, see if Fairhaven's going to opt to go to it. I mean, they're all right in the ball game, down just to 2 scores. See what they want to do, and looks like their offense staying on the field. So Gilbert will make the play call, and now we're going to have a timeout. They're going to stop the clock. Now they're going to opt to just be like the punt. They're going to give the ball over, and that'll move the ball back into position. I think this is a good call because, like I said, they got a whole quarter to go, a little bit here in the 3rd quarter, and they're right in the ball game. And Rutland has been moving up and down the field at will. And this will give your team a chance now to make a play defensively or create a turnover or something like that. And so the Rutland Pride's offense back on the field. See Matt Blandy, 35, out there. Ryan Belomo is the quarterback for the 2nd half of play. And they need another running back in there. They're going to get Tyler Goose coming in, number 4, a little late to the huddle, but now he's there. Now he's set. So after they get the right personnel in there, they're going with a split backfield behind Belomo. He'll pick the snap up after it's dropped. They get the handoff in there. It's a fumble away, and by the reaction, I think Rutland recovered it and also picked up a couple yards in the process. But it was a fumbled snap picked up by Belomo. Through the timing of the handoff, out of sync, but he's able to get the ball into the belly of the running back who fumbled it forward and recovered it, and he did pick up 2 yards, so 2nd and 8 now. Yeah, and that line out there for Rutland trying to punch some holes for the running backs to go through. 54 seconds and counting to go in the 3rd quarter. He'll pitch the ball back, and again, look at that backside pursuit. They're just late to get there. On the corner, taking the corner, getting around, and being brought down is Bissell. Number 23, a good run by Bissell. He'll put himself in Fairhaven territory at the 35-yard line, and again, a good run. Once he got the edge, he was able to turn the speed on, turn the corner, and get down the field. Again, they're able to get just enough of a seal block on the end. They're not really, they're just holding them long enough to let the back's speed do the job to get around that edge. 35 seconds and counting in the 3rd quarter play. And Rutland now back on the move against Fairhaven, already up 16-0 over the Slaters. And boy, Bloom hit right when he handed the ball off. Look at this run forward. Liebeck with the tackle, and I don't know if there was a fumble or if they're going to call him down. Fairhaven came up with it, but I believe they're going to say dead ball. Ball was down there at the 20-yard line now, so a 1st down on the play on that run. Again, Fairhaven got forward, shot the gap, and Tyson with the recovery, but they said the ball was already down. 23 seconds and counting, 3rd quarter. Rutland looking for their first score of the 2nd half. They'll give it off to Goose. He'll break a tackle, fall forward, almost get 4 yards out of the play after being hit at the line of scrimmage. So again, that's very impressive right there. And that was the final play of the quarter as we're going to run it down here. And that will be a 16-0 lead going into the 3rd quarter play for Rutland. But they are bringing the ball down the field near the red zone looking for yet another score. Defense needing to make a stand here as we get 8 new minutes on the clock for the final quarter of play. Again, I'd like to thank the MSJ Athletic Association for allowing the Rutland Rec Pride Fairhaven teams to use the same storied St. Peter's Field here. A lot of tradition here, football-wise, and man, for the kids to play on this field. And boy, got to be on the defense. I think it was the cadence by Belomo, but we'll get the official call. But I think they might be moving the ball forward. Yep, see him move backwards. Fairhaven's going to give up 5 yards here. So again, the Rec Pride would like to thank the MSJ Athletic Association for the use of St. Peter's Field. They've got the scoreboard, they've got the big field, they've got the bleachers, good crowd. They got the concession stand going. I mean, this is the feel of high school football right here for these youngsters. And these are tomorrow's high school football stars playing right here today on Munger Vision. Oh, look at that hole, and a stiff arm, and he'll be brought down after a good run. That was number 10, Cody McCormick, and boy, speed to burn right there. You just follow him right out of the handoff through the hole, and just good instincts, just saw the hole, took the hole, and good little stiff arm at the end, and he had decent yardage on the carry. And see McCormick hustling off the field as they brought back in number 2, Josh Cody, into the backfield now for the Rec Gold team. Again, 8-minute quarters. We're in the 4th quarter. Seen a backfield also number 13, Riley Alderman. So on the play, it's going to go to the first back through, and he is just lunging forward. They say touchdown. I'm waiting for the official to say touchdown, as that was Josh Cody with the run, and I think they're going to say he was down just shy of the goal line. They're still looking, and yeah, no indication it's a touchdown, and he's going to be down. I'm waiting for him to set the ball down. Yeah, call it the 1 foot line. So he's down at the 1 foot line. And boy, I tell you, they are just inches away here from getting another score, and that would make it even more difficult for Fairhaven with a score here. So Belomo under center. And all they walked in. What a huge hole punched out there. Touchdown, Josh Cody for the Rutland Gold squad. That'll now make it 22-0. They'll go for the 2-point conversion here. There is no kicking in this level of football. So yes, we'll have a 22-0 game, and I think again that offensive line just doing a big job out there, blasting holes in it. Well, Fairhaven definitely in position now. When they get the ball back, they've got to score. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They've got to bring it down the field and get a touchdown. Yeah, so Belomo with Aaron Rhodes now in the backfield for the first time today. And there's the whistle. They didn't make it, dead ball, so we'll have a 22-0 game with 6:40 to go in the 4th quarter of play from St. Peter's Field. So we'll watch the officials set it down. That defensive unit will get back out there for the Gold squad, and Fairhaven will send Colin Gilbert out at quarterback, and the rest of their offensive set. Now, Fairhaven's had spells where they moved the ball pretty decently. They just couldn't get the finish in there. But of course, the ball spotted down at the 35-yard line. They'll get the chains in position on the far side. As we'll get set, and I'll start the clock now at 6:40 and counting. Again, that's Gilbert, a 7th grader, at the quarterback spot. It was Andrew Reed who started the game, went the first half. Gilbert out, got it, lie back, down the sideline, will cut to the inside, get around Lucian, make a great move, center of the field, cuts it back as a weave to the outside, 20-yard line, 15-10. And I got a whistle way behind the play, and I'm not sure. Got a flag. Oh my goodness. Great individual effort by Liebeck. A good throw by Gilbert, but look at that. Flag. Oh my goodness. An illegal formation on the offense. They didn't have 6 men up on the line of scrimmage. And all that wiped out a huge play. 65 yards gone off the books. Oh, and that's just what they needed. That would have been a quick score. Don't want to take a lot of time off the clock. And yeah, they'll bring it back to the 30-yard line, and Rutland with a big sigh of relief. They got one-on-one coverage on Liebeck. Now, he's been very athletic here today, running the ball and catching the ball. And you can just see they want to give him the ball on that pass play, then let him just use his athletic ability to make something big happen afterwards. So it was fun to watch, but it all came back. Now they've got everybody on the line of scrimmage. There's good pressure from the weak side. That's going to be through the arms of Liebeck this time, who's got to be tired after all that running and zigging, zagging all over the place. But that one will slip through his hands, and they'll bring up Huh. First, or they haven't moved the yard marker. That'll bring up second down. And that incomplete pass stopped the clock at 6:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Again, Colin Gilbert, a seventh grader at the quarterback spot. Oh, he's got pressure right from the get-go. He's got a ton of pressure. Down he'll go. Big loss on the play to the 21-yard line, and he just never had a chance. Hawk in there, number 32. And he had some help from his defensive buddies out there. I didn't just catch the number, but they just had immediate access to the backfield. Yeah, and I mean immediate access to the backfield. Well, on third down and 21 yards, seem to get the ball out to one of those receivers again. Now they're going to run the pitch play, and they're trying to take it wide, and there's 5 yards, 10 yards, and ends up near 15 yards pickup on the play. And that puts them in a position, if they do go for it on fourth down, they're in a much better position to try to make it. They don't have to make such a radical play call, because he's going to need just 6 yards for the first down. And they're staying on the field, and I think they're going to try it. I didn't get to pick up the jersey number of the guy who ran the ball, but he was scampering and did a good job. I thought it was a 32, but I don't see a 32 on my roster. And they're going to pitch it back. That's Liebeck. Maybe he ran the last time. Liebeck's going to have the first down as he made good contact on the edge there. Just put his shoulder down, drove the defender back, and they will pick up the first down. So nice job on a very long yardage situation. Starting with the third down play, they're able to pick up the first down, and that also stops the clock as he went out of bounds, down 22-0 for Haven. Again, they've had one score called back, and they're looking to get in the end zone here. They need to do it a little bit quicker. And this is a very tight formation. Nobody wide on either side. And that was kind of different, but that might work. Oh, he got the corner. He's going to run. This is Reed, will be out of play near the 25-yard line. So Reed, who was the quarterback in the first half, with tremendous speed right there, made an adjustment on the pitch and sidestepped the defender and then turned on the jets. And again, they're down in a position now where they get a score here, a defensive stop. They're still right there in the ballgame. And they want to make sure you get enough people on the line of scrimmage, as Gilbert's done a good job since coming in the second half to play quarterback. He's got a man open, and oh, he dropped it. It was down around his knees, and the ball went through his hands, and Gilbert had to throw off his back foot because he was being pressured in the pocket. But I'll tell you what, that was catchable. Number 80 had gotten behind the defense and just couldn't make the adjustment on the ball. That was Jacob Alexander, who had beaten 2 defenders right down the middle of the field. And now it's up a 2nd and 10. Gilbert, when he has time to set his feet, he makes strong throws. And that snuffed out a loss on the play of close to 2 yards. And the clock will continue to run. Now coming in defensively for Rutland is Tristan Stutes is leaving. Number 12 coming in is Rocco Stutes. So they'll switch a Stutes for a Stutes. And that clock down to 4 minutes even now as they have Reed at the fullback position. There's the pitch play to Liebeck, and again, they got that seal block on the end, and Liebeck will go out of bounds near the 20. I think going to be right on the 20-yard line. And a flag down. And see it right there? So that will stop the clock, and usually right there in the middle of the field, it's a hold. Now holding on the offense. And it looks like are they going to take the penalty or not? Holding on the defense on a run. That's different. That's different. Wow. Well, that'll give him a third and short yardage now. That's a good play there for Fairhaven as it goes inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. There's the pitch to Liebeck, and again, they got in the backfield. He's just able to dart around him. Reed with a big block, and it looked like they're going to throw a flag on Reed, but they didn't call it. The official was grabbing at his flag, but didn't throw it. I think he was looking for a push from behind, but not there. First down for Fairhaven. But again, the drive, taking time off that clock. And that'll give them a first down and 10 from exactly the 10-yard line. So yeah, so this is first and goal for Fairhaven. He's got it. He's got the corner, and he is going to walk in. That's Reed with the score, and he'll have the touchdown. Got a flag, though. Yet they're going to call a hold. Well, they're going to bring back the touchdown. There's a touchdown, and I'm not getting too excited because I think it's coming back. Well, that's darn the scenario saw. They threw the flag. Then he picked it up, tucked it back into his shirt. And now there's no penalty. So it is a touchdown. So Reed with the touchdown, and now they're going for the 2 points. They're going to roll Gilbert a little bit wide and got it. I don't know if you could see it or not, but it was a great catch. And 22 to 8, 3:37 to go. The grab made by number 21 out there for Fairhaven, and I just got to find 21. That's Forrest Maynard. So Maynard will make the 2-point catch. Now they need defense to get out and make a stop or a turnover. 22 to 8 now for Haven on the board. Each team scoring once here in the second half of play. It was 16-0 at the half. Rutland with the lead. But you saw what I saw. There was a flag originally down on the touchdown run, and they just picked it up, put it in their pocket, and no explanation, just no flag all of a sudden. It was there, then not there. And Rutland, well, you never know. Are they going to go for the big strike, or are they going to just try to hand the ball off and grind it out and eat the clock up here? Coach Shortle in that huddle, and we'll find out in just a second how he's going to play this final 3:37. Lincoln Blomo's gone all the way here at quarterback in the second half. It was Eli Rogers in the first half, and they're going to get the handoff. Boy, it was in tight quarters. Look at that run. Look at that run, and McCormick dancing around. And it's something that looked like nothing was there. He appeared out of the pile of people, and now he's got his shoe in his hand, so he's got to get out and put his shoe on. Yeah, so he'll get his shoe on, Casey will. And taking his spot will be number 22, Cody Nalbach. So Nalbach in there right now. So they'll get that shoe back on his foot and get him back in the ball game. Just under 3 minutes to go in the football game if you're Fairhaven needing that football back. And boy, big hit right there. I think we got a new quarterback in there too. Yeah, we do. My mistake. Nick Bowles in the ball game. So Bowles wearing number 6, which if you have my old eyes, that could easily be mistaken for an 8. So Bowles in the ball game. He'll be the third quarterback used today in this gold game by Coach Shortle. And again, they're just marching it down, third and less than a yard here, and they get a first down. They'll give them 4 new downs to work with, and they'll be below 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, that's going to put them back a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be on Rutland motion, and that'll make it 3rd and 6 now. Again, they had a lot of penalties called in the first half. That's kind of simmered down a little bit here in the second half. And again, you'll have both games, Rutland Red and Rutland Gold games on. Rutland Red taking on Mill River, Rutland Gold taking on Fairhaven. And the clock stopped with that penalty exactly at 2 minutes to play. So a first down here. And see if they actually go for it. If they don't get it on third down, see if they go for it on fourth. But, boy, he's looking for getting the outside. They're going to bring him down inbounds. That'll keep the clock going. It'll be short of the first down. That was number 22, Nallback. And we got a flag down. So the flag will stop the clock. Well, if it's going to be a flag, they have a flag on the field. Yeah, if that's against Rutland, I don't know. Do you decline it to take the down and eat it up? Because they didn't make the first down. Now, see, he picked the flag up and put it in his pocket. Blocking it back, number 21, so it's on Rutland. And that's going to be, yeah, they are going to take it, okay. I was curious because he didn't make it on a first down there if they were going to decline the penalty and trying to get the ball back because they need the ball back, but now they're giving a whole another down to work with, which means they'll take more time off the clock and still could be a down short away from getting the ball back. So that 22-8 lead and just 74 seconds left in the football game. Bulls will pitch the ball back, and boy, he'll go down. That was Nallback, got strung out, and that'll bring up a fourth down. They're going to stop the clock, and I believe they're going to change possession. I'm waiting to see if they're going to punt the ball away here. Yeah, Coach Hurdle coming off the field, and it'll bring the defense onto the field for the Rutland Rec Pride Gold team. They're going to put 12 more seconds on the clock. That'll make it at 1:04. Yes, they're going to. So they'll have 12 seconds. So make it 64 seconds, yeah. Yeah, so they'll bring the ball down, set it up, and Fairhaven will need a miracle here to get the finish. What they want to do is just work on execution and game situations, and it was a good effort. They just got in a little rash of penalties there that kind of really hurt them. Other than that, both teams look very good. So Fairhaven with the ball and just 64 seconds to go in the football game. Yeah, and he's going to drop back, and oh, he's going to take the hit, stay up, dodge a tackle, work it back around. Gilbert will duck inside, get the first down, be over the 45-yard line in Pride territory. And boy, he made all that happen himself. And should be a timeout, Fairhaven. Yep, they're going to call a timeout, try to preserve some time on the clock. Like I said, they're in Pride territory, and they're also with a first down. They're down to 53 seconds to go. At the half, it was 16-0 Rutland Rec with the lead. The Gold team had the lead. Eli Rogers was the quarterback. He had a long touchdown pass to Lucian to start the whole scoring spree off. And then Rutland with a touchdown here in the third quarter to make it 22-0. And then Fairhaven getting their only score just a few moments ago on a run by Reed. They got the 2-point conversion. We're at 22-8 with 53 seconds left in the game. They've just used a timeout here. I believe it's their first timeout taken of the second half. Yeah, so we're looking right down the line of scrimmage. A few ball fakes, and boy, he's going to get hit again on the throw, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Tell you what, he is taking some shots, Gilbert has. All clean, but taking some shots. He'll stand right in there to make the throws. So again, they won't have to use a timeout there. As that incomplete pass will stop the clock. And Go to that website again at www.pegtv.com. You can catch all the Channel 15, Channel 20, Channel 21 action, shows, and events right there on your computer on the web. Yeah, and they're going to roll right into pressure. He'll step inside, throw it out, and almost picked off. He was looking for Reed, and he does a good job of sidestepping the oncoming pressure, but Rutland getting just too much push in the backfield right now. And that pass will stop the clock on that incompletion with 43 seconds to go, but we're down to third down now, 3rd and 10. I hope you enjoyed both football games today at these 7th, 8th grade level. It's always a blast to get the call from Coach Shortle and get the schedule and get invited up to do the games. Again, you said you're watching tomorrow's football players, high school football players today on Munger Vision. Getting the pressure, the step up. He's got great pocket. Oh, there's a pickup. McCormick with the interception, and Reed's going to have him down. Oh, just great anticipation by McCormick. He stayed back there waiting. And boy, I tell you what, he saw nothing but green field in front of him. And it's only Reed's speed that caught him and saved it from being a touchdown. McCormick, you can see him run the point in basketball, point guard. And I tell you right there, he's a good-looking football player. Yeah, that was a good job by McCormick. Yeah. And that will be the ball game. So it'll be a Rutland Rec Gold win. 30 seconds to go. See if they'll just take the knee. But I'll tell you what, just the way he played the corner, laid back on it, and then made the move forward, that was just like a high school football player right there. Yeah, so they're just shuffling personnel around right now. Both sides are. Just get the right amount of people on the field. And it's still Bowles, number 6, out there at the quarterback spot. Yeah, he'll take the knee, and that's a good sportsmanship thing to do. Clock ticking down at 22 seconds. Again, Jim Shortle, the head coach of the Rutland Rec Pride, also basically runs the program, does a great job, gets a lot of help, has a lot of help from his coaching staff. But again, it looks like it's going to be a Rutland win, 22-8 over Fairhaven. And the Slaters with a score here in the second half. But that is the football game. So congratulations to the Rutland Rec Gold. A great effort by Fairhaven. Hope you've enjoyed this 7th, 8th grade football game on Munger Vision. Get out there and support community events just like this in your area. And I always support Munger Vision.